Hey guys, what's up and welcome. It's Matthew here, the designer and developer, the hybrid, the best of both worlds from South Africa. We are continuing with our React Hook Form series. What are we going to do in this video? In this video, we are going to create a Next.js application and then create a normal form. We are trying to see how a normal form behaves so that we can easily understand the power of React Hook form. So without wasting time, let's just jump straight into it. So if you might want to learn more about Next.js, feel free to visit the documentation page and then make sure that here you are on app router, not on page router. And that's about it. And then I already got a Visual Studio window open here, and as you can see, I'm inside this folder RHF for React Hook form. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag this part up, okay, so that I can see the terminal. And in this terminal, I'm going to type npx create dash next dash app. Okay, we can just say at latest. Okay, but even if you don't have at latest, it will still work. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Next.js is going to ask us some question, and then it will create a folder here for our project. Okay, so meanwhile it's still busy, we've got something else to do, and it's interesting. So what we are going to do, we are going to get into ChatGPT. We are going to ask it to design a form for us so that we can just copy and paste. We don't want to spend some time on styling a form and all those things. That is unnecessary, specifically for this course. Okay, so what we are going to do, let's ask ChatGPT, um please create a react form. Let's say, please create a React form styled with Tailwind. Okay, with username, email, and a password. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. Okay, so we don't really need a fancy form. We just need a form. Okay, so let's go back and check how far is Next.js. Okay, as you can see, let's press Y to proceed. Okay, and then it's asking us the name of our application. Let's type React, okay, hook form. Okay, React hook form. Let's click enter. From here going forward, it's just enter, and that's about it. There is nothing important, or there's nothing to write a story about, if I can be honest. So let's go back to ChatGPT and see how smart this guy is. Okay, let's see. What I'm looking for is the actual form component, okay, which is this part. Okay, let's see. This one is in JavaScript. Okay, just to show you the power of ChatGPT. Okay, let's ask it, please supply a TypeScript version. Okay, because I don't want to be busy typing as well, changing things that will take time unnecessarily. So now it's generating a TypeScript version of the form. Okay, so basically this is how we will go about handling a form without React Hook form. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this and paste it into our project, and then from then we will talk about it, how traditionally we will handle a form, and then from then we will build from it and use React Hook form to see how easy and efficient and convenient React Hook form is. Okay, so this is interesting. ChatGPT has created a code for us, a form, which I one user form. So meaning that if I can copy this, it will work fine. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, I think it's busy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause the video again, then I'm going to come back when this is done. Okay, it looks like it's continuing. Let's see. Okay, it's done, guys. Okay, so let's continue. So what I'm going to do, I am going to click here. Okay, click any file here, right click. Let's see, open file location, reveal in Explorer. Okay, obviously this has opened in a different screen. Then I just want this path. This is the path that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to come here, open folder, and then enter. Make sure that this is the folder name here, and then click open. And that's about it. So now I have opened the actual folder. Okay, so if you look at your terminal, okay, as you can see, the last folder here, it's your React form hook form folder project. Okay, it's the project that we have created. This is very important because if you don't, if maybe you are here, you will run some commands which are not going to work. So let's run this project, npm run dev. Okay, so while it's running, I am going to, what can I say, clean this project up a little bit. Okay, because it's something that we will anyway. Okay, so we are not going to see Vercel's welcoming page or something. So I'm just going to delete it before even we show it. And then I'm going to type RFCE to create this. Okay, let me just put capital letter here for this page. Okay, if you want to know more about that RFCE, let's see, let's type here ES7. There is a plugin, which is this one. You can go and install this plugin, then you can have access to those shortcuts. Okay, so let me just type here test. Okay, I might as well continue and create the form component. Okay, so I might as well create the form component. So for now, I'm just going to create a folder here, component, components, and then here I am going to create a user form component, user form. Okay, user form.tsx. Okay, as you can see, and then let's go back to ChatGPT and copy it again. Okay, we are just copying this code and we want to paste it here. Okay, because I have asked ChatGPT to generate a TypeScript version of the form. As you can see, I don't have to fix some squiggly lines and all the complaints that TypeScript might give us. Okay, so let me zoom in the screen so that even if you are watching on mobile, this can be visible. Okay, don't think I will need this. Okay, so this is where we are. Okay, so now let's talk about this line by line. In fact, let's see it first, okay? So that when I am talking about things here, at least you can have a mental picture, okay? A mental picture, it's very important. It will take us far. So the first thing that we need to do here, we need to import this form here, okay? We need to import this form here. Let's see, user form. I believe that form has been exported. Of course, if we can access it here, that means it has been exported. So I'm just going to save, and then let's go to our browser and click here and type localhost. Okay, we are supposed to see our form here. Okay, and the other thing that I forgot to do is to remove Next.js's styling. Okay, we can go to global CSS, and then we're going to go to the body here. We're just going to remove this. Okay, and that's about it. Then click save. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, not a problem. Needs the use state. It only works in a client. Okay, this is understandable. Next.js is telling us that we are using this component and it uses the client side. So what we need to do, we just need to put use client here and save, and that's about it. Okay, errors are very important. They will tell you exactly or indicate what you need to learn at this point in time. So when you see an error, please don't panic. Okay, so as you can see, guys, ChatGPT has created a better form. Okay, if I was creating this, I was not going to create this beautiful form. As you can see, guys, this is beautiful, awesome. Okay, if we were creating it, we were going to take a lot of time. Now we've got this form. Let's see. Okay, it's that is fine. Let's put here, let's leave this email empty and click submit. Okay, let me see the intelligence of this guy, ChatGPT. Okay, so if I click enter here, what happens? Let's see, is this guy giving me the information? Yes. Okay, now the first problem that we're encountering is that this guy didn't validate. Okay, obviously we didn't ask ChatGPT to do that. Okay, but sending an empty email to, let's say, what, to the server. Okay, let me also explain this. What ChatGPT did, whenever we click submit, it collects this information and it logs it on the console. So that's why I was checking here. Okay, so as you can see, here's all the information. So it's not it's a good practice to allow empty inputs. Okay, which that part, it's validation. Okay, let's see if we've got empty form. An empty form, is it going to allow us to? As you can see, guys, okay, it's allowing us to. Okay, understandably, because we didn't ask ChatGPT to validate for us. Okay, so this is a problem. React hook form, it's very smart and intelligent on helping us with validation. Okay, you can validate in let me click here. Okay, so you can validate using React hook form, like let's say the internal validation, or you can use an external validation schema like Zod or Yep or Yap. Okay, so it will help us with this validation. Okay, so as you can see, my apologies about that. So as you can see, the code, it's what can I say, it's a bit lengthy on its own. Okay, as you can see, it's something. Okay, how many lines? Almost like 80 lines of code. Okay, so now the validation is not part of this. Okay, meaning that it's still a long way to go. Okay, so let's go back and check. My apologies about that. I want to be, where is my project? I want to be here. Okay, so as you can see, guys, now it's taking empty forms. So React hook form is going to handle the validation very, very easy. Just to give you an idea of a validation, we need to make sure that there is something here first. Okay, when you click here and it there is nothing, we need to show some sort of an error. Okay, or we need to indicate to the user that this part has got a problem. Okay, as you can see that there is some sort of a logic that we need to write. We need to do that for this one as well. Not only that, we need also to validate that this must be a proper email. Imagine if I can put 1234 here, which is going to be a problem. So we need to validate that. Sometimes you've got what can I say, password confirmation. Okay, sometimes you've got two password input for the password and also for valid, what's it, confirming. Okay, to put the password twice just to make sure that you understand the password. So as you can see, guys, things can get complicated. Okay, so React hook form will help us with that. Okay, I think that is all. So let's just quickly go through this form just to understand what's going on here in terms of how it handles the data now. Okay, so let's see where does it starts. Okay, let's see. So our code starts from here. Here is the name of our component. Okay, so what's the first thing that this, I'm going to call ChatGPT this guy. what's the first thing this guy is doing? Okay, it's creating a state. Okay, as you can see, const form data. Okay, a state for handling data. So this means that this state will handle what can I say, every input. Okay, will be saved here. Okay, so it means that if we've got another input, let's say, that will mean we will have to come here and say email to, let's say, and then we are going to initialize it. Okay, cool. Since we are using TypeScript here, okay, maybe TypeScript is telling us that there are some issues. Let's see. Let's say, what if there was name here? Let's double check. Form data. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, since we are using TypeScript, remember, whatever that we are initializing here, it has got an interface here. So let's just quickly fix that here. So as you can see, so if we want to add another input, we need to come here, first of all, add it here on TypeScript, and then from there we need to add it here. Okay, so that this state can save that as well. Most importantly, the name of that control need to be exactly like this one. For instance, let's just highlight this username. Let's see where it appears again. It first appears here. This is a label for this input. Let's go back here. The ID, its input, the username, as you can see, okay, it's the same. Okay, so it's very important that it's the same. So this guy, it's handling this data using this state. So as you can see, if I have to edit this, okay, whenever I am creating a new input, it means that if I've got, let's say, 15 fields, okay, 15 of them, meaning that I have to add this. Okay, as you can see, now the code base is starting to increase. Okay, starting to be big, and things will start to be complicated. The other thing that is very important, guys, okay, when you are using use state, okay, whenever you type, okay, you are triggering some re-renders. Okay, so let me show you this. The other challenge that we might easily get into is when we are typing, you are causing a re-render. Okay, when you, if you are using this method, the one that ChatGPT has used, okay, when you are typing, you are using a re-render. So that means you are not efficient. Okay, React hook form, it's very efficient. I think here on the home page they demonstrate that. Let's look at the demo. Okay, I think there is okay, I think here is the live demo, I think. Okay, let me type here, guys, and see. 1 2 3. Okay, changed input. As you can see, when I'm typing here, okay, this is the only thing that will change. Okay, this is the only thing that will change, but this page doesn't demonstrate exactly what I want. But I hope you get the idea. So meaning that instead of using the use state, okay, this package will handle that for us. Okay, so what I want, I think in the welcoming page, fast mounting, there is there is a part where they isolate re-renders, where they show us exactly that this package, it's performant. Okay, how is it going to re-render? But my apologies for that. Now I have lost it. I don't know where is it here, but as soon as I see it, guys, I will demonstrate it for you. Okay, they show it nicely that it renders efficiently. Okay, it renders efficiently. It doesn't like re-render every time when you type. So let's go back here. Let's go back here. Okay, so here whenever we type the form, it's re-rendering, refreshing. As you can see, that might be a problem. React hook form is going to help us to solve that. Okay, let me just quickly try something here. Profiler. Okay, and then here I want to go to settings. Is okay. Let's see where I want to be. Nope, my apologies about that. Let's see, this is where I want to be. Profiler, yes. Okay, Flashnet, nope. Red, nope. Timeline, nope. I think I want to be here. Components, to expand, always press hook, no. No, okay, what I want to do here, I want to, I want to show every time when this form it's re-rendering. Okay, that's what I want to set here. Let's see, source, no, that's not where I want to be. Yes, I want to be here. Sorry about that. Now I forgot how to do it. Okay, now profile, click here to start recording. I don't want to record any profile. What I want to do, I want this to start recording. Right, I want this to tell me when this is re-rendering. Let's see. Okay, let me just quickly pause the video and see how am I going to do it. I forgot it now. Okay, guys, I'm back. My apologies for that. This is just here, but I don't know why I didn't see it. Okay, it's just here, guys. Okay, here is it. Highlight update when component re-renders. Okay, so what you do, you just make sure this is turned on, and that's about it. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Okay, just look at the boundary at this edge. Okay, at this edge, what will happen at this border? In a way, check there. Okay, as you can see, there is some sort of a blue border there. It means that this component re-renders every time when I'm typing this. Okay, as you can see. So meaning that whenever you type, this component re-renders. That's not efficient. Simply because what if maybe before you load this form, let's say there is also some fetch data that you have to do. Let's say, okay, let's say the application needs to display a form based on where you are, your geographic location. Are you in South Africa or Kenya or wherever? Okay, so it needs to fetch data. So it will mean that it will always fetch that data when you are typing, because it triggers a re-render. Okay, React hook form will help us with that. It is very efficient. When you are typing here, it doesn't cause a lot of re-render. So I think, guys, now you get the idea. Okay, you get the idea of how powerful React hook form is. And also at the same time, collecting this data, we are going to change this, okay, into a React hook form. You will see that it's going to be easy. Okay, it collects this data for you when it's valid, and it will some sort of send it to, what can I say, to this handle method on change. You are going to have your own, and it's going to supply this data for you. As you can see here, in order to get this data, we need to have this handle. Okay, this, and then we need to have this event. Okay, receiving the event in the event, which is the form submit event, and then we have to use this e.target. Okay, here this guy is very smart. It's just destructuring things, but you can write it this way: e.target.name. Okay, if you want to. Okay, and then from then he is using the state, okay, to assign all the data here. Okay, sorry guys, this is the on change. Okay, my apologies about that. This is the on change, meaning that when the text input changes, okay, this one, it's the on click event, which is this one. My apologies about that. So this one, so whenever you type when these things are changing, okay, so it makes sure that it takes every key that you type, let's say ms, and then it will take that s, append it to the correct what can I say, to the correct key here. Okay, if you are typing on email, it will add your own characters as you type them. Okay, I hope you get the idea. Okay, my apologies about that. And then from here is the handle submit. Okay, when you click the event for handling the submit, so here is the event. Still, it's a form event, and then what it does here, it's preventing the default behavior of a form, and it will take the data, this one, and then it will console log it. So if you don't prevent this default, let's check here, guys. Suppose it takes you to, it refreshes. Suppose it takes you to a different page or something. As you can see, it refreshes. Okay. The reason why it refreshes, that is a normal behavior of a form. When you are using React Hook form, you don't have to deal with this e.prevent. You don't have to prevent anything. I think that's about it for this video. Okay, I am Matthew Msingati, the designer and a developer from South Africa. If you might want to learn UI UX, please, you can come and visit this channel. This is Coded UI, where I teach people Figma skills. Okay, also we've got a course on Udemy. You can search Matthew Msingati. This is our course on Udemy. This course has got some 70% content for free on the preview. The paid one, it's only 30%. Okay, so meaning that you can come here and learn a lot about React and Figma. Okay, if you might want to contact me, please come and click here and give me your name and email, and that's about it. See you on the next one.